on vacation.
I'd like to call the meeting to order. Chad, do you mind to do the roll call?
Yes, sir, Judge. Ms. Blackman?
Here.
Mr. Carter?
Here.
Mr. Bowman? Here. Mr. Caldwell?
Here.
Mr. Bishop? You have a quorum, Judge.
I'd like to take a moment of silence for, we've lost 3 members of our community in the past couple of weeks, Mr. Ernest Taylor, Teresa Hawkins, and Mr. Dion Thompson. Appreciate it. The first item on the agenda is to consider approval of minutes of the special call meeting held Wednesday, July 3rd, 2019.
Second.
Mr. Bowman? Mr. Webb?
Yes.
Mr. Carter?
Yes.
Mr. Blackman?
Yes.
The next item is we have a special guest with us tonight by the name of Nick Vanover with Kentucky State Transportation Department. And he has some really good news for Marion County. Nick, if you want to let us know.
Judge, Mr. Report, thanks for having me here today. Governor Bevin's initiative to improve infrastructure since he's taken office has had the transportation field reps traveling all across the state, speaking to local communities and counties about infrastructure needs in your community. Judge and I have ridden a couple roads over the past 2 months, and you guys have submitted for some growth for some discretionary funding, and the governor has approved discretionary funding of about $223,432, and that's going to be used for paving on Popes Creek, Beach Fork Loop, and Monic Branch Road. So we will get that contract sent over to the judge. You guys can sign it at your next fiscal court meeting, and hope that helps out with some infrastructure needs in the county.
Sure will.
I really appreciate it. Discretionary, you might explain to people what it's above our flex funds and our.
Correct. Yeah, your flex funding is something that county receives every year. You guys submit roadways. They have to rank at a scale from 1 to 10, a 5 or higher. Discretionary funding is a little bit different. They have to rank a 7 or higher. Mainly, they want to do major roads in the county, with bigger roads in the county, bigger projects that maybe you guys can't cover with your flex funding. So, not everybody gets discretionary funds every year, and it's not something that is normally given out in big amounts like this. So, I don't know what you guys have received in the past, but I know the governor has taken initiative to hand out this money, so kind of catch up on some infrastructure.
Good.
Really appreciate it. We definitely can use it, so thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
And out of respect for your time, we're going to jump down here to number 4. Consider approval of DOT agreement and resolution regarding the awarding of flex funds, and those flex funds are in the amount of $156 something, $156,354. 156,354. Yeah. So Nick, we're gonna go ahead and sign this agreement if you don't mind, and you can take it back with you. We'll make a copy of it real quick. That way you can head on your way, and I know you're going to Bradbursville to look at some things as well. So
That's
we
our,
need a motion to do that.
a motion to approve the signing of the agreement, resolution regarding the flex funds.
Second.
Mr. Webb?
Yes.
Mr. Carter?
Yes.
Ms. Blackman?
Yes.
Mr. Bowman? Yes. Unanimous.
You want a picture, Nick? Stevie, do you mind take a picture, or can we take a picture of that? That's good stuff. So.
Buddy, I thought just you.
No, I was able to get up there.
see it. That's good.
And you can have rough name.
It's worth a few extra thousand.
All right.
Yes, sir.
He's gonna make a copy of that, that way you can just take it back.
Yes, sir. Oh, you.
I know it.
Let's wait for Chad, he's the minute man, and
Can you do me a favor to repeat what roads those were again?
Beach Fork Loop, Post Creek Loop, and Monic Branch Road. And those are additional to the ones that we've already gonna do, so it'll really, really help us. Thank you, Chad.
We need to sign,
Thank you, Nick. Appreciate
we
it.
didn't have to sign nothing, did we?
Not that I saw. Nick, you may want to look over it. Make sure.
I'll make sure, that's, we didn't. I think just.
I think it's just the yays and the nays.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay,
pretty sure is what it is.
that's good.
Thanks, Chad. We all do. We're human.
Get to sign.
Good deal. Thanks again, Nick.
Thank you, sir.
You too. The next item, we also have some guests with us tonight. Looks like we got Miss Benningfield, Miss Lunsford, Nicole, and I think I see Mr. May back there, Jimmy Thompson. I know you all have some concerns with the downtown parking. Just to give you all a little history on the parking, as far as the history that I know, back years ago, whenever the courthouse was downtown, we had leased that parking lot for a pretty good while, I guess, didn't we, Larry, for a while we were down there. And then after we moved up here, we continued to do so because it wasn't expensive on our insurance. It didn't really cost us a lot of money. So we continue to do that. As you can see, though, we have our own parking today, and that's, that's part of why we moved to begin with. And I understand that it is a big concern and a big problem for you all. I see it myself. Every time I went downtown this morning, I had to drive around the block 2 or 3 times. So I do understand what you're going through. And if you all want to voice some concerns, we'll be glad to listen. I've talked to the mayor and have been in discussion with him the last few days, and actually last week as well. And we're trying to figure out some ideas to possibly help this. So again, if y'all want to voice your concerns, you're more than welcome to.
I would like to thank you for hearing us. This is our second visit to make a plea, and I thank you all very much. And we are desperate to have parking. Joe's got us a lot, well, all of us are here has a business on that street. So I was talking to Joe this morning, and I said, we just need to make a plea again, I guess, and see what can be done. And we would appreciate anything at all that could be worked out. We just don't know, we're lost with this, so it's just a bad situation. And it's just, I don't know how it's going to be solved, but you all are brilliant men and women, and so I'm sure you can come up with something.
Yeah.
But now, I'll speak for myself, and Joe will speak for herself. It's not a handicap deal. That's not the problem. It's just parking, period. It's downtown, and it's hard to find parking. So it's not just our street, although I want to dwell on our street. But I think surely somewhere we can do something.
Have you seen the biggest changed since the parking lot's been roped off? I mean, is that when you really seen it? Yeah, I mean, that's,
We've got older customers, and we don't have time to go park their car and bring it back around, go around the circle 3 or 4 times, and they're not paying to get in. And that's a big portion of my business.
I wonder if there's any way they can reserve a spot in front of each one of your shop, or, I mean, I don't,
Another big part of that too is, I'm not gonna say any names, but the county attorney's office, a lot of theirs park right in front of our shops and take up those parks, and that hurts too. Instead of going around like we do, park around back. So, I don't know if it's our responsibility, because they put those 2-hour park signs out there, and they still didn't care. So,
well, they're having issues enforcing parking tickets, is what I'm understanding.
That's what, I was down there and they, the other day, talking to someone about it, and they said the state or somebody came down with something, said, you're not allowed to give somebody a ticket for 2-hour parking, and I never did understand. They always did, but like several months ago, they quit doing it. And like you said, now something.
Basically a search if you touch their vehicle with those bars like that, so of course the rule on that, that's illegal for.
Mark,
Which I know the city looked at getting a new system as far as they'd take a picture of they'd mark each spot. That's something that John Thomas, I talked to him the other day, that they would number each spot, that way the picture would put the car at that place at that time. I think that's something that they're looking into maybe getting. I don't know if it's gonna be legal when they do that or not. You wouldn't be marking a tire, you'd be documenting.
Touching the vehicle.
Yeah, so.
is that what it was? I knew, they didn't know it.
I think the city, and we're, like I say, we're trying to figure out some things ourselves, but it is a city issue. It's the county, we typically don't get involved in going on with the city, but we'll give them our concerns, and we're right here too. We feel your pain. Like I say, when we go around the block to park, we can't get a park either. It's an issue that.
parks like Oregon, right there, it's even going around filling doors and circling the park.
Around the whole.
We're having growing pains, and it's not fun, but it's really good. Honestly, it's good for our community. Your business is good, I'm sure. We wouldn't have 4 or 5 beauty shops right there in a row, and all of you do really well. You have a good business, is what I'm trying to say. So our community's growing, and we're having growing pains. So we might have to get us a parking garage or something like that. I don't know. I don't know the answer, but I mean that's you go to these big cities and that's what you get. But I mean we're not there yet. But I don't know if we ever really going to get that big. But we do need to address these issues. And
I'd love to see our town grow.
yeah.
I am so excited about even the roads are gonna be fixing, and it's exciting. And I know when my ladies get through getting their hair done, well, they'll say, Glo, what's Adams has got today? What's on the menu?
Yeah.
Well, they leave our place and Joe's place, and they go downtown, where it's still booming for our little ladies, or even not little ladies, but our customers.
Yeah.
And I think if you took that away from them, it's really gonna hurt downtown, your family frame shop, your Adams's,
Oh,
shop.
I agree.
They're even having trouble. And
Yeah.
I understand that so much.
Yeah.
But just like Jimmy, he's got that building, and he's gonna have to have some parking someday when it sells. He's gonna have it.
You guys park it after 5, don't you, Jim? That's about it. Yeah, that's
Someone mentioned that some of the downtown places were abusing the parking spaces by you. Has anyone gone to those offices and explained, hey, look, our customers do not have a place to park. And, you're parking here all day long.
I've confronted.
You have?
Yeah. I mean, they know. They don't have to.
They
be
know.
confronted. their car, so the mark, when you were marking them, they moved it up and back, so the mark would show.
Yeah, that was a game they all played, that, you know.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to really go to any of them because they know.
Where do the owners, where do you all park? I mean, I don't,
Today, I parked on the side of DOE. That's where I parked today. On the street. I always park on the
I mean, would it
side.
help if you all, I mean, this parking lot, I mean, the other day when I was talking to you, I counted 40 spots out here empty. So, you know, I know it's further away, but,
Yeah, well, we may have to do
I
that.
mean, you're more welcome to park here. I mean, we,
Our ladies can't do that.
yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying, but it would free up closer parking for them as well, you know.
We don't ever take.
I noticed the old railroad, it's almost full every day, down, there's nothing on the old railroad down through there.
It seemed like that as long as we had that parking lot up there, we were doing good.
Yeah.
It was taken away. I had a client about 4 weeks ago, and she came in the shop very upset because she had gone around the block. She ends up trying to park by the water company in that block through there. As soon as she got her car parked, she gets out, and this man comes, he said, "You cannot park here. These 4 spaces are for the apartments upstairs." She got back in her car. I don't know where she ended up parking, but then she walked all the way around to the shop, and she was a basket case by the time she got around there.
Well, you have to parallel park too, a lot of time, and it's difficult to do, you know. Yeah, we feel your pain, and like I say, I'll be in touch with the mayor, and
Are working on.
we have talked about it several times, so, I don't know if anything can happen that quick, but like I say, for now, until you do, I mean, I know it's half a block away, but you're more than welcome to park here and pack your umbrella, because
I just feel for my people. In fact, Barry's been bringing me to work, so I don't have to park my people. And,
can you get Barry to pick all your clients?
Yeah,
And your neighbor won't let you all have any of his parking lot.
No.
And you've asked him, and he doesn't want to share. Because, I mean, that's a big parking lot for,
Very empty.
and very empty.
We thank you.
Thanks for coming. We,
We pray something can get worked out.
yeah, I know they've been talking to the city, he has been talking to the mayor about some options, trying to come up with something, how soon it can happen, but trying to,
Just try. Maybe you'll have.
something.
St. A's not interested in buying it, are they?
They just sold it.
You know, sometimes you make a mistake.
Is anybody else, Jimmy, you want to say anything else, or has anybody got anything else they want?
Now, it has been mentioned as far as, like the parking lot, next to, police station on the far side,
Yeah,
to maybe make a switch, if the city could buy, it would benefit the city if they had the other side and sold the one on that end. That makes sense?
where you're at.
The parking lot, like where the, next to the water company,
Proctor not.
The parking on that side.
the old gas station.
Okay.
If the city would swap parking lots.
So the city owns that parking lot next to the
I think
police
so.
station?
I think they do.
Oh, the one on the opposite side would benefit downtown.
If y'all have any ideas, just let us know. Again, we'll,
Yep, thank you so
all right,
much.
thank y'all for coming.
Thank you.
All right. I got one question for you. Is the water better? I mean, I haven't got anything to do with that, but I know when we had our office on Main Street, we had
Flooding,
flooding much
All
better.
were fixed.
Yeah, well, that's good, that's good.
we're good there.
Yeah.
After
Yeah.
Crap, too.
I've been on that street for 49 years, and I have swept out water any minute, till that.
Oh, that's good. good, that's good.
Good.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
We're going to jump around on the agenda again. We have some other special guests with us tonight. We have Miss Kinsey Gordon and Miss Carly Spalding with the 10, 12-year-old Little League Softball All-Star team that's recently won the state championship. Congratulations, by the way, on your win.
Yeah.
We're from the Marion County All-Stars over there in Michigan State. This is Kinsey. And we are taking donations to help us get through the Indianapolis. We're taking donations to help us with the traveling and the Kentucky.
When do you play?
We had looks like the magistrates had to give a couple hundred apiece, and I had given 500 as far as out of our funds, so I'm willing to do the 500 again myself as well.
I'll donate 400 again also on my, to you girls.
You girls know Reese and Rose? They ain't good. They ain't no good, I ain't gonna give them no money, okay? They're really good.
They're really good.
It wasn't that way you
They're really good.
300.
And I'll give 300 as well.
Thank you.
When do you play?
Monday.
Monday? Well, I'm gonna give you 300 too. Congratulations, and bring us home a trophy.
There you go. Good deal. You've already won the state, is that correct? So this is,
Now, do you have to, you said uniforms, so you have to buy a different uniform?
Yes, because we had blue uniforms for Marion County for the district and state, but now we have to have blue uniforms for the trails in Kentucky.
Oh, okay.
good deal.
Represent Kentucky in the Central Region.
Yeah, good deal.
Reese and Rose playing in Florida this week. So y'all, are they playing on a different team too?
They're playing, a couple other girls on our team is playing on travel teams, but me and Carly just playing on
Now,
Y'all rest up this week. Y'all be ready to play the week.
did you say, did Mr. Bishop say he was gonna?
Yeah, Mr. Bishop as well. He was going to follow with what everybody else did, so I guess that'd be 300 for Mr. Bishop as well.
Told me, I thought
Yeah,
he told me.
he did the same. I wasn't thinking there, Larry. Good deal. Good deal. Thank you all and good luck.
Thank you, and good luck.
All right, thank you all.
Is,
Thank you, Toby.
is Kevin,
you all.
you gotta wait for Kevin to get back from Johnson City now. And then-
Yeah, we do.
Motion to donate for the benefit of the ball team on the state tournament.
Mr. Correll,
Yes.
Mr. Foden, Ms. Blackwell,
Yes.
Hey, now, when y'all win, you gotta come back and show us your trophy. All right? Oh, you bring that trophy and show, if you win, we'll talk about it.
Thank you all. I think we're back on track here now. Item number 5 is consider approval of budget transfer in the amount of $110,000.
How much you say?
110.
110. Motion?
Second.
Mr. Correll,
Yes.
Mr. Foden, Ms. Blackwell,
Yes.
Mr. Kirk.
Yes.
Next item is consider approval of funding for training for the fire departments. The Dixie firefighters and the fire commission executive directors will be in attendance. I think Joe, Pat, and Craig have,
Craig and I both agreed to give 100 each, and it's to the Dixie Firefighter Association. It travels throughout all the communities in Area 5, which goes pretty much from Breckenridge County all the way up to this way. And the State Fire Commission has a new executive director, and he's supposed to come and be in attendance, so. And then it's Marion County and Lebanon, it's their time to host the Dixie meeting, so.
Okay. Good deal.
Is it also a training session,
It's, they'll do some training and
I didn't know, I know
And
once a year they have.
more
some
like
kind of
what's going on within our Area 5.
Oh,
and
just-
yeah.
information.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
Craig agreed to do 100 as well, is what he had told me. So,
right, yes.
So we got
So,
Craig.
motion to use $100 out of mine and $100 out of Craig's funds.
Second?
Okay.
Mr. Kirk,
Yes.
Ms. Blackman,
Yes.
Webb,
Yes.
Mr. Fogel, Mr. Nettles.